having fun tonight. I've been laughing, my stomach hurts, which happens most Thursdays. And I think that's a great thing. So it's time to talk about Jesus again. You guys, we talk about him all the time because he is so important to us. And today I just want to remind us of something, that Jesus can sympathize with our struggles. I think that sometimes we can get confused and bogged down with the worries of this world, the struggles, things that we're going through, and it's easy to fall into the mindset that we're all alone in this and that there's nobody who understands what we're going through. And I'm here tonight to tell you that that's not true. Jesus knows what you're going through and he understands it, and he wants to walk with you in that. We've got the Bible, which we refer to all the time. We believe that these are the words of God, and that they're there to help us. You can see my Bible's a little bit worn. It's because it's been through a lot of battles with me. It's been through a lot of struggles. When I'm struggling, this is what I turn to. I turn to see what Jesus has to say to me. And there's a verse in Hebrews that I find really encouraging. It says this: "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet was without sin." And when it says we don't have a high priest, that was another way that they described Jesus, one of the most important religious leaders. We do not have a Jesus, a friend in Jesus, who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, with our struggles, because he's been there. He's done that. And one of the experiences that I think really shows this is the time that Jesus went to Jerusalem. And so he's in Jerusalem and he enters into the temple, and there were different doors, different gates that you could go into the temple. And this particular gate was called the Sheep Gate. Now it was called the Sheep Gate because this is where they would bring all the animals in, and for the sacrifices, for all sorts of different things. And animals do what animals do, and they poop and pee everywhere, just wherever they want. And so this gate was known as the Sheep Gate because it just was nasty and gross, and people didn't go in that gate often. So first of all, I love the fact that Jesus went there. He went somewhere where nobody else did, but he went into this gate, and then inside there was this pool called Bethesda, and it was said that once a year an angel would come down and touch the water, stir it up, and if you were the first one into the pool, you would be healed of whatever was ailing you. And that's kind of where we pick up the story. So there was a man who had been an invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." At once, the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. You guys, I love that story because Jesus could have just walked right on by. He could have, but he didn't. He stopped and he engaged and he had a conversation with this man. And this man has been an invalid for 38 years. No job, no work that he could do. He literally just lies by this pool, hoping that he can get in. And he never manages. Somebody always beats him there. And Jesus stopped and he listened to his story. And Jesus was moved by it. And he healed him. This man's life was forever changed because Jesus cares to enter into our struggles with us. I want you to remember that. I want you to search the scriptures, read your Bible, talk to your leaders, talk to us, talk to God, talk to Jesus. Say, "Here's my struggles. How can you help me with it?" Jesus asked a question: do you want to be well? And that's the question that we want to ask today. Do you want to be well? Talk to Jesus about it. He wants to enter into your struggle with you.